Hello everyone, my name's Sally Bourner. I'm the local policing unit commander for the borough of Solihull. I'm here today at Solihull College, one of the key partners with whom we do some really fantastic work, and I'm joined by some of the fabulous students on the Uniformed Public Services course. For the last hour we've been having a discussion about the things that matter to young people, and we're going to try and condense that into a 3-minute video for you. So, first of all, Dan, can you tell us a little bit about the things that matter to you and your friends in terms of crime and safety?
Yeah, well, many times when we're at the park or, you know, late at night or in the winter time, it gets dark around 4 o'clock-ish, and we have to make our way home through a dark area of like a park or somewhere like that. And you feel a bit anxious if you see a group of lads, you know, all in the hoodies, looking a bit dodgy. Then it just makes you feel a bit anxious about whether to go around them or, you know, whether to, if you can approach them or not. And it just gets you a bit, you know, a bit nervous about walking home at night sometimes.
Right. And Charles, you talked to me a little bit about your thoughts around walking out and about after dark and some of your experiences. Tell me a little bit more about that.
After football games, you have to walk down the dark alleys on the streets to get back to the car or to go on the buses. You get worried that there could be some intimidating characters around. So when you see like police patrols going around, you know they're close by if you need to ring them up or anything. So that makes you feel safe and reassured when you're in. Because obviously, when you're down Birmingham at night, it's not the safest of places in the world to be in. So when you see police searches when there's football games on, just feel safer.
And we talk quite a lot about public transport and how many young people use public transport, and also the fact that we've got a safer travel team of police officers and PCSOs who work across the region on buses, on the trains, on the trams to keep people safe. And Harry, you shared with me a lot of your thoughts around the things that make you and young people feel a lot safer.
Yeah, the things that make me feel in my local areas, when you see local police officers and local PCSOs doing on patrols, or in general just police cars going up and down. So when you see them, you know that nothing's going on in the area, so it makes you feel safe to walk about and just do whatever you're going to do, because when you see them, you just feel generally safe. So then I feel as if when I'm safe, and then my friends are going to be safe, so I've got nothing to worry about.
Great stuff, thank you. And you might have heard a little bit of a distraction in the background there earlier on with a helicopter that just flew over. That wasn't planned. I think that probably was our helicopter. So we're not just out and about on the streets, we're also up in the sky as well, watching and keeping people safe across our region. We also had a really fantastic discussion, and I've learnt a heck of a lot and actually made some notes here about ways in which we can increasingly connect with and listen to young people. So Lily, tell us a little bit about some of the things we talked about on social media and how we use that. Facebook, we talked a little bit about Facebook and Twitter, didn't we?
Yeah, sorry.
Don't worry. How about we talked about, Harry, do you want to sort of come in and talk a little bit about some of your ideas on, and your fellow students' ideas on social media and what we can do?
Yeah, because Facebook and Twitter is very popular with people with our generation, then I feel as if then the police force should be advertising more images, videos, and we discuss about funny facts and interesting facts about, because people our age like to see other facts, for example, on Twitter. That's got loads of followers, so if the police do that sort of thing, interesting facts and funny stories, then I think that they get more followers and more likes on Facebook, and that will in general help our generation, because there'll be more word spread across the area, so you know what's going on with your local area.
I'm going to do a random thing now, actually, before I go across to Mark to tell us a little bit about your thoughts on how we use YouTube. But we did a little quiz, because one of the things we talked about was some of the experiences that members of your families had had as victims of burglary. We did a little quiz, and the question I posed is, how many burglaries do you think happen each day across our borough, which has over 89,000 households with 200,000 people living in there? Now, everybody knows the answer, but I'm going to quickly go around and see if you can remember what you said.
Yeah, I said it was going to be 200 a day in 24 hours.
I said it's going to be 500 in 24 hours.
I said it's going to be 10.
I've said 200 a day.
I said it's going to be 150.
Well, Lily was actually the closest in terms of that fact, because actually across our borough, There are between 2 and 3 burglaries that happen every day, which is very few. But we know, through the experiences of some of your close family members, just how horrible burglary is when people's houses are broken into. So the idea around urban facts, we're going to have a look at that, because I think there's a lot of mileage around how we might be able to use social media on that. And Mark, to finish off with you, we talked about YouTube and videos, of which this is one, hoping we're near 3 minutes. Go on, tell us how the kind of stuff you'd want to see from us on YouTube.
Well, you can add the, you can like, if in your local area, if there's crimes going on, you'd want to see how, what's being done about it, and you can advertise it more by, because on Facebook you can share the video link, and then when people click on that link, they see which page it's from, and then they can subscribe to that page, so it'll get more subscribers.
And also we were talking about use of some sort of quirky videos, local stories, again, sort of presenting facts and more information via videos. So I'm hoping we might have achieved my goal. I'm looking to Tom behind the camera. How many minutes? 5 minutes. We nearly got there. Hopefully it's a bit more interesting than some of my longer videos. I'd like to say a massive thank you to Dan, to Charles, to Lily, to Harry and to Mark. Lots and lots of food for thought, and the police's relationship, both locally and across the region, is absolutely crucial to us. So there's lots of ideas for me to take away. Thanks very much for your time, and also the very best of luck as you follow your dreams. Many of you have shared that you want to join the police later on in your lives. So work hard, have a great time on your course. Thanks very much for having me, and thanks for watching.